Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Courtney?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me.
Yeah, no problem.
I just wanted to get to know you a little better, and I'll just let you go ahead and tell me about your recent work experience and how you think that your skills will help you succeed in this position as a personal assistant.
So my recent work experience for the past 2 to 3 months has been working at a moving company. For like the first month or so, I was moving and driving and whatnot, and then they made me the dispatcher, which essentially means that I'm in charge of staffing and communicating with all of our movers and sending people here and there and everything like that. So within about like a month and a half, I would say, I was brought up to speed with more or less like the overall functionings of a company itself in terms of like managerial communication and supervising. So I think in that respect, I would be pretty good. I also have a driver's license, which apparently not that many people have, I guess. But yeah, do you have any questions about it? I could keep going on about it, but I don't know exactly what in particular you
I
might
mean,
be curious about.
basically, and I think I was following up with you because I see that you're accomplished and like done and like have a creative side, which is definitely a plus. But really, the main thing about this position is being able to handle high stress, very very fast paced environment. My boss, you'd be replacing me, by the way.
Okay.
Her name is Stacy. So Stacy is, talks a mile a minute because there's like a million things going on. So I come in the morning with like, I don't know, between 3 and like 70 different emails, and you have to like process all those emails, make sure all the documents are saved, save receipts because, with her ex-husband and everything, you have to make sure that receipts under his expense are saved, and then every month you have to keep doing reconciling. Do you have any experience with QuickBooks or like like light accounting, any like credit card stuff?
Not QuickBooks. I really don't have much experience with accounting of any kind, but I guess the process from where I work now is similar, and like it begins in the morning with all the same sort of things like scanning and filing and rearranging certain things every day and sending certain things out every day. So I think in terms of that I have experience, but QuickBooks in particular I don't. And I don't really know I guess it's like a finance sort of system.
Yeah, to like help you track. Yeah, it's just to help you with your accounting. Would you say that like you're pretty tech savvy? Like, do you understand computer programs? Do you feel like, even if they pick up on
I'm sorry, you just cut out for a second. Could you repeat what you just said?
Yeah, you cut out to me too. Sorry. We're really looking for someone who's really tech savvy. Can you still hear me? It's saying.
Yeah, I can hear
you. So like, coming into a position where like maybe you don't know QuickBooks, but like, are you the kind of person that, any sort of computer program that you kind of know how computer programs work and like you'd be able to like pick up something like that? Do you feel like you're that kind of a person?
Yeah, with my past 2 jobs, they both had very specific programs that were used. And actually, the job I'm currently working, like the boss of the company was the one who designed the particular computer program that we use. So I can learn most programs within like 1 to 2 weeks, so just being around it and familiarizing myself with it. So there's no like technological deficiency, I guess, on my end. So if I had to learn new programs, it wouldn't be an issue.
Cool. That's good. So do you, another thing that's really important to her, right now I think I put in the ad, this fall it's going to be like a very busy time. There's going to be a move to a new apartment. My son, who's around 13, he's having his bar mitzvah in the winter, so this fall is going to be an especially busy time. I feel like fall in like any environment is always like a busy time, but especially this time. And then after we survive the fall, next year she's going to be expanding her interior design business. So, you know, even if like interior isn't your passion, like this is something that the role would probably evolve into, is like supporting somebody who is actively working in the interior design business, or maybe even like realtor kind of positions. I don't know, is that something that would be interesting to you?
I can't say that I like have a passion for interior design particularly, but I'm just curious as to what exactly that would entail for someone in your position, or should I assume your position, what exactly would that entail? Because I haven't grown up with like any particular passion for it, so I'm curious as to what would be expected of somebody who needs to support somebody who is currently trying to expand a company.
I guess really what that question gets to is she's really looking for someone that's long term. You know, it's pretty disruptive when she has to find a new assistant and everything, because it is like a learning curve, because you just have to learn what she's all about. You know, there's a formula to how you enter things into the calendar and everything. You'll learn that slowly, but I'm just trying to give you a better picture of like what exactly this role is going to be. So, because it would be really important for you to definitively say like, yes, like I see myself in this role. I see myself, that you want like a stable position, and that you can definitely see yourself staying for like at least 2 years, probably like 3, 4, 5. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. In that case, can I ask you more about what your day-to-day routine is like, or what your weekly routine is like?
Yeah, so, like I said, like we come in, and she works on email a lot, so there's lots of email correspondence. Monthly, there's like several different credit card accounts, so there's always like a credit card statement to reconcile, pull receipts, and other than that, it's just this constantly evolving projects. You know, she works off of Excel a lot. You said you have experience with Excel, right?
Yeah.
Like formulas and all that stuff.
I would probably have to refresh, but I have been exposed to that sort of thing.
Okay, because she does everything on Excel spreadsheets. Like even if it's like a quick and dirty little thing, just to like add up numbers. But lots of things. You know, it's not all the time she has parties, but like occasionally there'll be, you have to track RSVPs in an Excel spreadsheet. All of her passwords are saved in an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
But different like the holiday card list. When you might get an email like, okay, this person has a new address, you need to update it in the holiday card spreadsheet, the contact. There's just lots of tracking and follow up like that. So it's a lot of just like managing and prioritizing, knowing like where to put the priority of a certain task.
Okay, that makes sense.
So. Do you have any other questions about the position?
Let me think. So, I guess who exactly is this person? And I'm assuming she's an interior designer or something of the sort.
She lives on the Upper East Side, so she doesn't actually have. The business isn't set up yet. Well, she has an LLC and like everything's ready to go, but it's not an active business yet. Okay. But she's involved in a lot of charities. She's on the board of like museum for museums and other like she's very philanthropic. So she has her and travels a lot for those kinds of events. Supporting various institutions and stuff like that. So that's what she does for a lot of the time.
Okay. what does a weekly workload look like roughly?
You know, I mean, I never stop working pretty much from 9 to 6, and then sometimes work later than that as needed, but she's also flexible with the hours and stuff, you know. Also, she's definitely looking for someone to start almost immediately. So what is your, like, have you told your current employer that you're looking for a new position? Like, how soon would you be able to start?
It would probably, at the very minimum, it would have to be at least 2 weeks, because I would have to do essentially what you're doing, which is to hire and train someone else. I have like a couple of assistants who are currently like, when I need time off or when I need a weekend, they typically fill in. So it would be a matter of just discussing with them and seeing what their soonest availability is, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's all the questions I had for you, and I do have another interview coming up in just a few minutes. So sorry to like schedule this so quickly, but I will definitely be in touch.
Okay. Yep. That sounds good.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks. Have a good one.
Bye.
The Funk Soul Brother. Check it out.